Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Debra Baker and I'm so grateful that you have joined us for this little while. Our message today is very simple. You've got this. Let's get started. So let's get settled into our meditation time. Take whatever time you need. You got a creaky chair like I have. So let's take 3 nice deep breaths. Just taking the first one, filling up your chest. Feel your chest expand. Hold it for a moment. Let it go slowly. And now fill up your chest and your upper back. Just feel your entire rib cage expand, front and back. And hold it for as long as you like, and then when you're ready, let it go. Nice long exhale. And now, take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Breathe into your chest, your upper back, all the way down into your belly. Take it a nice, slow, deep breath. And then hold it for as long as is comfortable. Maybe feel your skin stretching out a little bit, and when you're ready, just let it go gently. And before we relax our bodies, I just want to start with our message, which is, you've got this. You have made your way through your life up until now. There's no reason to think that you're not going to continue and that it's going to keep getting better and better. You're getting wiser and smarter, and you're figuring this out. And we'll talk a little bit about what we're figuring out. But let's begin by relaxing our bodies. So press your feet and your knees and your upper legs together. Just imagine kind of just squeezing this center line, squeezing your feet and your legs to a center line for a breath cycle. So breathe in and then squeeze, 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 squeeze until you're ready, and then let it go. And now do the pelvis. So pull up your pelvic floor, pull in your lower torso, pull in your glutes, and just imagine squeezing your pelvis into this middle point for a breath cycle. So breathe in, squeeze, 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 and when you're ready, let it out. Nice. Now let's do our midsection. So pull in your, and Daisy is just full of beans tonight. She's just, I don't know what her deal is. She's been on a walk, she's been outside, the weather's beautiful, but she just wants some attention, don't you? Good girl, yeah. So let's pull in the midsection. So pull in your tummy, your sides, your back. Just imagine from like the bottom of your rib cage to the top of your hip bones. Just squeezing that all in for a breath cycle. Breathe in, squeeze, 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 and then when you're ready, let it out. And now let's do the chest. Let's just do the chest. So pull your shoulders forward, stretch out your back, squeeze in your chest, your rib cage in the front, and just for a breath cycle, breathe in and squeeze, 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 stretch out your shoulders, and then let it go. And now pull your shoulders back and stretch out the front of your rib cage, and just imagine like squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades, gently. So squeeze, 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 and then let it go. And now pull your hands, your fists up to your shoulders, and just squeeze your arms. Just tighten your arms, push your arms into your sides, and just squeeze your arms. So squeeze your hands to your shoulders and your arms to your sides for a breath cycle. Squeeze, 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 and then stretch out your hands, let your arms go. Feel that. And now my favorite part, pull your ears up to your shoulders. Again, all of this is very gently and only if you want to. It's not a requirement. tuck your chin slowly or gently. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. Imagine pulling all of your skin to your skull, your muscles to your skull. And maybe make a face like you tasted a lemon. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all those muscles. And then let it go. And notice how good it feels just to have all that increased blood flow throughout your body. So I think that a lot of us are being exposed to negative messages in the media these days, no matter where you happen to stumble across it. The radio, the TV, the internet, your phone. And we have these, dire messages about, history is going to repeat itself. And you know what? Through all of history, people have triumphed. People have gotten through. Through your history, you have triumphed and you've gotten through. Let's remind ourselves that this is a friendly universe, that the universe is working on your behalf. And whether tough times lie ahead or not, it's what we do with them that makes our lives. And you're smart, and you're wise, and you are at one with infinite intelligence. And you've got this. You're making your way in the world. You're making your way through this one precious human life, the one that you're living right now. And you get to choose what you focus on. Are you going to have an amazing life? Are you going to look at all the amazing, wonderful things that are happening? Or are you going to look for negative things? I know a lot of unhappy people who make themselves unhappy by focusing on things over which they have no control. And what you do have control over are your own thoughts, words, and actions. So let's think about our thoughts. That sounds kind of redundant. Let's remind ourselves that this is a wonderful world. And think about all the things that you've done that you can congratulate yourself for, that you can be proud of. And I guarantee you there are lots of people in this world that you have affected positively that you'll never know. A lot of people don't have the courage to say thank you or to point out how much you've helped them. All of you who listen to my meditations help me, because it makes me feel like it's a worthwhile endeavor, that my tuning in and offering just a little piece of my soul to you is valuable to you. And I feel so grateful for that. I just want you to think for a moment, if you know when you are at the end of your life, what you will look back on and treasure and value. And I suspect it is the people you loved, the relationships that you had, all the wonderful experiences. And how to make that even better is to connect with your infinite self. So imagine the part of you that is always one with God, always one with the infinite, is accessible to you all the time. So let's take a moment and just say, hey, infinite self, how can I have a more wonderful or more valuable or more precious human experience? What can I do right now to allow more and more of my infinite self to express in, through, and as me? You know how you meet those people and they just seem like they are God expressing. They're always glad to see you. They always have a smile on their face. So imagine, what if you can be God expressing in every moment, or the divine, or the one presence and the one power? What if you can have your infinite self, the self that is in the oneness always, expressing through you, in you, creating peace and calm, unconditional self-love. Most of us don't know how to do that, and that's okay. But let's be open to learning. Let's be opening to expanding our concepts of our higher powers, of how the world works, being open to new ideas, new relationships, new love coming at us. You know, I've had lots and lots of new clients this year, and I'm so grateful because I get to make a heart connection and a soul connection with each person that comes to me, whether for energy work or for a reading. And then if I channel loved ones for them, I get to make a soul connection with those loved ones too. What a privilege. And so I invite you to think about all the privileges that you have. All the ways that you are so, so blessed and so gifted. There is so much more to the world, to existence, than we can see, than we can conceive of, than we can understand. That's why I think our concepts of God, of the universe, of the one presence, the one power, that's where our concepts change, because we expand our thoughts and we expand our minds. Two people had a conversation in my presence one time, and one of them asked the other, is she a member of our religion? And the other person said, no, her concept of God is much greater than that. And I felt so seen, because as we expand our concept, our understanding of the universe, we connect with infinite power in ways we could never imagine. We connect with infinite intelligence. We connect with infinite peace. And most importantly, we connect with our own infinite souls, our own infinite selves, which is cool. It's really awesome to know that the part of me that will go on after this life is complete is already over there in some ways. Gets to be one with my loved ones who have passed away. Gets to work with my spirit guides and guardian angels. Gets to guide me. We are all one. And it is separation, the idea of separation, that causes us fear and sorrow, anxiety. And so let's remember that we are all one, that we are all connected, and to send love into that oneness, to send love into that connection, and then borrow it back, accept it back. Open your heart to give, open it up a little wider to receive, because the universe is seeking to love you all the time. It is seeking to teach you how to love yourself. Mind, body, soul, spirit, your thoughts, words, and actions. And imagine if you loved all your thoughts, if you loved all your words, if you loved all of your actions. Maybe that's our goal for this week. It starts with acceptance, just accepting what came out of our mouths, what rambled into our brains, or what we did or said, and then accept it. And if there's something we need to change, we change it. If not, we love ourselves exactly who we are, where we are right now in this moment. So think along with me. I love myself exactly as I am right now. And to remind yourself all the time that you truly are whole and perfect exactly as you are. And you know, I say that every week, and there's a part of me that still needs to take that in. So we are whole and perfect exactly as we are. And the one presence and the one power moving in, through, and as me honors and recognizes, truly sees the one presence and the one power moving in, through, and as you. Namaste. Have a wonderful week.